Hi guys, it's Dutch. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Duchess. This is my channel, Duchess Divinity. We do lots of stuff here, but today we're going to be doing a pick a card. So we are going to be seeing what the next 12 months of 2021 look like for you. I'm going to pull regular Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will give you space to ask a yes or no question. I want to pull a card on kind of like what your power will be in the year of 2021. Perhaps do some romance cards as well as a totem animal card too if we have time. So we have 3 groups today. All 3 groups are opalite. So you're really gonna have to choose by intuition, okay? So group 1 is this square opalite. And then group 2 is this rectangle opalite. And group 3 is this triangle opalite. So you can really choose from square, rectangle, or triangle, but it's all opalite, and I'll hold them up all together for you because I know a lot of people like to see them all together. So here they are, super pretty. So yeah, go ahead and choose, and I will see you in your group. All right, say hello. Hi guys, Editing Dutch here. I just wanted to let you know that this was the video that I said I was going to be filming for what to expect in 2021, and then I did the poll yesterday to see what you guys would be interested in seeing from me next. So don't be discouraged if you see this and you're like, wait, shouldn't choose anything that we chose on the poll. That's because I already planned to do this 2021 reading. Cornica is like rubbing her face on the phone. She loves you guys. But I already planned to do this 2021 reading, and then I will go ahead and do the other readings as well. We can do them all. I was just asking, what do you want to see next from me? Okay? I love you guys. Bye. Hi group 1. You chose this square opalite, so let's get into your reading. Spirit, can you please tell us what group 1 is what their 2021 is going to look like month by month? All right. Let's see, January, please, Spirit. January. February. Oh, come on. March. Oh, girl. March, April, May, June. Oh, June things are looking good. June, July, your spirits have a lot to say. August, okay. September. Okay, good. October, November. Of course, Cornica's scratching now that I'm trying to read. November, December, and I want 2 for December, please. December. All right. All right, can you please tell me, Spirit, what is going to be their power? What is going to be their personal power, group 1 in 2021? Ooh, okay, interesting. Okay, guys, so in January, you're going to be really getting in your power. I heard you're going to be like having a really good time. You're going to be, we have the King of Wands here, okay? So you're going to be really standing in your power. You're going to be having fun. You're going to be around people who you really like, people who you really connect with, people who think you're funny, people who enjoy to spend time with you, people who are kind of teaching you how to be a better version of yourself. And you'll really be standing in your power here with the King of Wands. However, I do feel like there could be someone coming in as far as love goes that could be trying to manipulate you here with the King of Wands. This person's going to come in very fast. they're gonna come in like you're not even gonna know like what hit you when they come in, and then they're gonna leave just as quick as they came, but they're gonna come in for some sort of passionate beginning, some sort of sexual relationship, and just be very careful with who you're extending your energies to during this time. Now, this could also be someone in your friend group, because like I was saying, I'm seeing you having really good times with people who really understand you, people who really get you. So this could be someone in your friend group, or it could be someone from the past, I'm getting as well, okay? And I do see you going on a journey with this person for several months until for the first 6 months of, it's like your heart, whether you're going on a journey with them personally or like this hits your heart, like this is going to affect you for 6 months coming. Now don't get scared, okay? These are just predictions, but that's what I see. Now in February is going to be a hard month, I think, for a lot of people. It seems February is going to be another 7 month in numerology, and this month has been a 7th month, which has been a lot for a lot of people, you know, unearthing trauma and dealing with things from the past that they perhaps haven't dealt with that are kind of surfacing now. But February is going to be a month where you are really I just heard beating yourself up. So you're going to be really in your head. You're going to be beating yourself up about things from the past. And also, I feel as though, So I feel like this person might come in very hot and heavy and then kind of leave you feeling confused. I feel like this person kind of does that to you. They get you in a state of mind where you're so confused that you don't even know what's up and what's down, so then you don't necessarily make the best decisions with this person. And just be really careful here, because I do see the Page of Cups, and here with the 9 of Swords, don't send them any pictures that you wouldn't post on the internet. Got it? Don't send them anything that you wouldn't post on the internet, because I don't want you to be in your head about something that you sent, because don't that look like a selfie? It looks like he's taking a selfie with that fish. Like, come on. Okay, so don't send them nothing you wouldn't post, okay? And look at, now I'm looking at this, and that Sphinx looks like he has titties, man. Come on, look at his titties. Come on. Like, let's be real here. Look at, okay, can you see it? Yeah, you can. I have my phone, like, different than usual, but you're going to be in your head about wanting movement out of whatever situationship this has presented to be to you. But also February is just going to be a month where you're doing a lot of introspection. You could be having nightmares, and if you are having nightmares, you should get a piece of black tourmaline and put it underneath your pillow to help the nightmares. But there will be, it's almost like things are moving really, really fast in February, and because of that, it's actually kind of stressful to you, because there's so much going on that you're like, you just don't even know what to do about it. Also, you could have like a new business idea in February, but there is going to be a lot of movement. I feel like it's important for you to lean on really close friends to you and people that you feel like you can truly be yourself with, because actually like the theme of the year is going to be like the more you can be yourself and break ties with trying to be something that you're not, or old past traumas or karmas, the more powerful you will be in this year. So with the Chariot and the Page of Cups, it's almost like you're like, okay, but where's the movement? Like, it's like this person comes in with this BS relationship, and you're like, okay, but where's the movement? You know what I mean? Yeah, so, yeah, yeah, okay, we'll move on from that. All right, March is gonna be a little bit rough too. So we have the 5 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Hierophant. Remember, y'all, you can always change your future. This is just with the cards. And also, like, sometimes it's good to get messages like this, because if we know someone's gonna be on some bullshit, so like say this King of Wands comes into your life and like you got this reading, so now you kind of know that someone's gonna come in on some bullshit. Like if you didn't, you might be like, wow, it's the love of my life, and then you make mistakes that maybe you wouldn't have made because you thought they were someone that they're not, when in reality, when we get readings like this, it's all just a warning so that we know what's coming. It's not telling us what to do. It's not telling us things are going to be bad. It's just telling us like what could happen and how we can act appropriately from that. So we have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords. Actually, no, okay, so your fuckboy comes in January. I'm reading it different now, okay? Your fuckboy comes in January. They get you in your head for February, and you're like, I feel like this person's gonna be watching you a lot on social media too here with the Page of Cups, and you're like, okay, well, why are you only watching me? Like, why aren't you making a move on me? Because the Chariot's here, so then it's getting in your head, and then all of a sudden in March, you're gonna decide that you don't like the way that makes you feel, and you will reject this fuckboy energy here with the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups. So it's like this person's gonna be treating you in some kind of way that you're like, you know what, that doesn't work for me. And then perhaps when you tell them, you know, like, you giving me less than what I deserve doesn't work for me, that's when they leave, and it might leave you feeling rejected, and it might leave you having your feelings hurt. But at the end of the day, they were on some bullshit anyway with the Five of Swords. They wanted something from you. They wanted to take from you. They did not want to reciprocate the energy that you were giving them. Five of Swords, sneakiness, stealing, taking what's not yours, okay? And I just got a headache when I thought of that. So, like, literally, like, my head just started to hurt, so that might resonate for some of you. But it's like, you're gonna get to a point where you become the Hierophant, and you're like, no, like, you're making your own rules, and you're creating your own reality, and you're like, no, like, you don't just get to hop up in my life on some bullshit, make me feel like shit, and then leave whenever you want. Like, nah, like, now you're the one who's saying, like, no, thank you, I'm not interested, I don't want to fuck with your sneaky bullshit, I don't want to fuck with your games, I'm the creator of my own reality. So in March, you're really gonna, like, stand in your power. And then here with the High Priestess, I feel like April, you're going to be a lot more to yourself. Like, April, you probably won't post on social media as much. You're not going to be hanging out with, like, big groups of people. Not that many people are right now, but you know what I mean. Like, perhaps you have a friend group and you're just hanging out with, like, your one or two close friends. You know what I mean? But in April, you're going to be very secretive, but also during this time where you're really going within, you're learning a lot, not only about yourself, but about the universe, and you're going to be getting a lot more psychic during this time as well. And a lot of people do believe that April is actually the true new year, because it's the astrological new year. It's when the astrological cycle begins again with Aries season. So you're going to be, like, going within, and because of this, like, shift in energy of the new year, is gonna, like, make you more psychic, and all of a sudden, like, you're gonna know shit that doesn't make sense for you to know, right? Because we have the High Priestess, which is hidden knowledge. So, like, hidden knowledge from within you, your DNA will be being activated, very activated in April, okay? May, blessings, baby. You're going to be feeling good. Oh, I just heard I love spring. So, like, your energy, you might love spring, or your spirits really love spring. But spring is the time for, like, you know, shit's coming up, right? Everything is coming out of hibernation. Everything is starting to come into bloom, whatever, okay? So you're going to be getting a lot of blessings in May, and you're going to be feeling good. Like, you're going to be feeling grateful. You're going to be feeling grateful for your friends and your family and all the different things in your life that you perceive to be a blessing. You're going to be really recognizing that, and you're going to be showing gratitude and thankfulness for those blessings. And I feel like it's this little kind of fucked up situation here that kind of makes you get in your head, and it makes you go within, right? And it makes you get more psychic. That's what trauma does, guys. I've talked about it in my lives. Like, trauma makes you get more psychic. So, because it activates different parts of your brain that would not be activated if you weren't perceivably dying, if you weren't on the edge of death, you know what I mean? And even if your trauma didn't get to a point where you thought where you could have actually died, a lot of times our brain, like, when we're being traumatized, no matter what, like, it thinks we're dying. So that it's like you've seen the other side, you know what I'm saying? Like, so your blessings are just going to be pouring in May, and you're going to be able to appreciate them, because sometimes we have good shit going for us, but we might be feeling depressed or hurt or lonely, or we just can't recognize, like, all the happiness and blessings that are around us. But you're really going to be feeling it, and you're going to be sitting in it, baby. You're going to be like, yeah, like, that's my blessing over there, and that's my blessing over there, and that's my blessing over there. Like, you're really going to be appreciating it. In June, you're still going to be feeling kind of bad about what happened with your King of Wands, okay? But let me tell you, baby, you didn't want that King of Wands anyway, because the Five of Swords is out here, and bitch, I don't fuck with that. Come on, we don't fuck with that. We don't fuck with lies. We don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing, right? Like, ay. Okay, so with the Five of Cups, you're gonna be feeling sad about what happened, and that's okay. Like, it's okay for you to feel sad about what happened. It's okay for you to feel grief, but don't obsess over it. Like, don't have like OCD, like compulsive thoughts about it over and over again. Trust me, I'm a big culprit of that, but it's about learning how to control your mind with healthy coping skills, you know what I mean? So you're gonna be still feeling kind of sad, like still feeling kind of wounded from everything that happened in January and February before you got your shit together in March. But Spirit is saying that there's more love coming in June, okay? So here with the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers. So this is either a karmic or a twin flame. I don't know because I'm reading for a lot of people, so I really can't tell you. But if you want to book private with me, cool, go ahead. If not, you're gonna have to figure it out yourself. There's either a twin flame, divine counterpart, soulmate coming in June, or there's a karmic lesson to be worked through in June so that your twin flame soulmate counterpart can start to come within your energy. Because I don't know if you've necessarily connected on the physical plane yet. Like I said, I'm reading for a lot of people. Some of you could have, some of you might not have. But, okay, I understand. So in June, you're going to have a lot of options. You're going to be getting a lot of love offers. You know, it's summer, hot girl summer, am I right? Everybody's trying to hook up and whatever. You're going to have a lot of people who are interested in you. You're going to be getting a lot of love offers. People are going to be trying to take you on dates, trying to chill with you, whatever. It's up to you to make a choice. And also, it's up to you this June to remember what happened in January. Okay, to remember what happened with that King of Wands. You need to make better decisions. I do feel as though there is a karmic partner that is coming in, that you're going to have a good time. Like, I just heard, it's fun while it's fun. And then all of a sudden, it's not. Bitch, I've been there with my karmic, bitch. I mean, I have multiple karmics. A lot of us do, okay? So if you got one out of the way, don't think you don't got another. But, not to sound pessimistic, but this is going to be fun until all of a sudden it's not. And this is going to teach you how to recognize your worth and how not to settle. A lot of times karmics do teach us that. They teach us, they awaken the shadow within us, and they show us, you know, where we're weak and where we still have healing to do. And then they also show us what it feels like to settle, because there's always something that you really like and love about your karmics, but there's plenty that you don't. So this is a big lesson, and you have so many options. You're worth it. Are you going to allow yourself to be worth it, or are you going to settle and receive less than what you deserve? And then for July, I see you giving love a bit of a rest. You're just kind of like giving it a rest, and you're like, whatever, like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And a lot of times when we don't care, that's when we manifest exactly what we've been yearning for, or what we've been pining over or wanting. So I do feel like you will be giving love a little bit of a rest, but at the same time, I do feel like there is some sort of energy that is, I'm sorry, I just got distracted. I just had new neighbors move in, and my windows are like kind of open because I have my phone on my windowsill, and he just walked, like one of my neighbors walked by, and I was like, oh. Okay, so, and he probably just thinks I'm crazy because I haven't introduced myself yet, and I'm just standing here like with the the blinds cracked in the night, but it's how I put my phone up. Okay, so I think they're smoking weed. Cool, yeah. Okay, so with July, yes, so July is going to be you taking time for yourself, but I also feel like you could be making like more of a commitment to yourself, to your friends, and to your family, just to things that you love. I think you're going to be having more fun. You might actually go to a wedding in July. There's going to be a lot of celebration. There's going to be a lot of love. There's going to be a lot of good energy around you in July, and you're really going to be taking the time to like nurture your soul and rest. Like if you need a nap, you're going to take a nap. But it's going to be a good time for you. July is going to be a really good month for you, but you're going to kind of like, you're not really going to be worried about love. You're just going to be trying to enjoy yourself. August, that's when the money rolls in, baby. Money changes in August, okay? And also, Here with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Coins, you could be getting into a committed relationship with someone, because the Four of Wands can, like I said, signify a wedding or commitment. But then here with this Ace of Coins, it's very much a solid, structured offer, okay? So this is pertaining to your coin. You're going to be leveling up in money. Maybe you get a raise, maybe you get a different job, maybe you get a second job, whatever it is. You're leveling up, okay? But also you're solidifying, some of you are going to be solidifying relationships, like certain relationships will end up being more committed or solid during this time. Yeah, so August, August is going to be a really good month for you. And September, you're going to be really learning about yourself and about the way you feel. So a lot of times when we have trauma, and a lot of us do have trauma, we have these emotions, but we're not necessarily able to name them or understand them, because a lot of us who have childhood trauma especially might not have had the space to communicate how we were feeling, or we might have been told how we were feeling our whole life. So we're not really good when we're feeling a certain way at naming those emotions. So like you might be feeling devastated, but you're just like, damn, like I feel bad. And you don't really know how to like properly communicate that, because you've never truly had to communicate those emotions, because for whatever reason. So in September, it's going to be a lot of like recognizing how you feel and learning how to put how you feel into words and how to communicate that. And it's going to feel really good to not only like your higher self and your true self, like I feel it so deeply in my heart, it's going to feel really good to your inner child too. Like your inner child is going to be having so much healing from your ability to be able to do that for yourself and kind of communicate with yourself how it is that you're feeling and name those emotions. Okay, so that was September. October is going to be, okay, so October, something is going to show its truth to you, whether it's a person, place, or thing, something that hasn't made sense, something that's been sneaky, something that's been hidden is going to come to the surface here with the Moon and the Knave of Swords. So you're going to be seeing someone's true colors, you're going to be seeing the true colors of an environment or person, place, or thing, whatever, some secret information, motive, even if it's like, remember I was saying like you have this like a nice friend group, like perhaps like someone in your friend group is having a lot of like feelings for you, and all of a sudden that comes to the surface. Like something hidden is coming to the surface in October. November is more just taking care of yourself. Be really careful not to get pregnant if you're not trying to get pregnant. If you are trying to get pregnant, November could be the month that you do conceive, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. But November is going to be a month where you're really just focusing on yourself. You're feeling very stable. You're feeling very calm and secure with who you are. And your money is going to be really stable as well. I just heard you're going to see an old friend. So an old friend might come to visit. Like we've got Thanksgiving in November. So like if you have friends that are not in the state that you live in, or maybe not even in the country that you live in, you might have a friend come to visit you during that time. But it's going to be a time that's feeling very stable and feeling very good, where you're going to it's almost like you're settling into all of the emotions that you realize that you had with this Queen of Cups here in September, and it's like you're really settling in and you're really finding yourself, okay? And then December, you're going to get even more psychic here with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So 3-3, the number of the Ascended Master. You're ascending, okay? So your psychic ability, your intuition is ascending. And you're also going to be having a really good time. Like, you're turning up, okay? So I literally just heard shot, 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 the fucking song, okay? So like, you're going to be chilling with your friends, you're going to be turning up, you're going to be having fun, you're going to be drinking, you're going to be like dancing, you're going to be partying, okay? And all the while, Spirit's leveling you up, okay? Your spirits are leveling you up, because you kind of had to go through a little bit of shit in the beginning of the year, and you really had to work to get to this point. So Spirit's like, here's your reward. Last month of the year, we're finna turn up and make you more psychic at the same time. And then your power this year is going to be really allowing yourself to truly be who you are, allowing yourself to be authentic, and allowing yourself and realizing that like perhaps like certain situations or places that don't nurture or allow you to be who you are, maybe you don't want them to be a part of your life because they don't accept or respect you for who you are, so you don't necessarily want to be a part of that. But your superpower is going to be, one, releasing blockages as well, too, here with Helen of Troy, because look, she is tied up, she is bound. So this, your power of the year is literally learning how to release blockages and release pain and release trauma and karma and let go of what doesn't serve you, and also being very true and authentic to who you truly are, okay? To who you truly are. I want to get a romance card, the one on the top. Let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So your advice for romance is to literally ask your spirits to help you. Your spirits cannot interfere in the physical realm without permission from you. So you need to ask your spirits for help in love. And you need to, also something that I like to do is I like to ask my spirits, like, what do you think of this person? Like, if you think this person is a good person, will you please like have them make a move or show me a sign? Like, if you really think this person is a good person for me. Just like how a man would ask a woman's, or just like how a person, well, traditionally, let's just talk traditionally, but you know, this doesn't apply to everyone, whatever. Just like how in tradition, a man would ask a woman's father before he would just marry her. Like, it's like that. I do that with my spirits because it's whatever journey I'm going on, they're along for the ride. So it's better to just ask first. And like I said, they can't help you unless you allow them to, without permission. Okay, go ahead and pause the video if you need to. I'm going to do the yes or no question. Spirit, what is the answer to group 1's yes or no question? Within the next few weeks, this situation will improve. Damn. All right. Within the next few weeks, this situation will improve. That's your answer. And then I want to get you a totem animal. And then we're done, baby. Then I gotta move on to group 2. Still got 2 more groups to do. Totem cards for group 1. Oh, amazing. You got the snake. Let's see what the book has to say. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. What did I say? You're about to get so psychic, so much more psychic this year. Okay, the snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake, Kundalini energy. So you might want to look into Kundalini. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from its slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. When in balance, prosperous, creative, and charismatic. When out of balance, stops and starts many things. To bring into balance, Kundalini yoga and meditation. Alright, group 1, I hope you liked that. I enjoyed it. If you like, go ahead and give it a like. If you got something to say, go ahead and comment. Subscribe if you feel like it. You like me, you want to see more. If not, I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. Be nice, okay? Be nice to people for the love of God. Alright, I love you. Bye. Excuse me? Hello, group 2. Okay. Group 2, you chose this rectangle. All right, let's see. Spirit, what can you tell us about the next 12 months for group 2? Okay, wow, I don't know if you can tell, but I was just taken over by spiritual energy and I got very cold. Ugh. Okay, all right, January, please, for group 2. Ugh, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, February, March. April. May. Yo. This is very similar to group 1, but just different months. That's so weird. May. August. September. October. Oh, shit. November. December. Whoa. 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 Can you clarify this March for me, please? Is that relationship? Yeah. Yes. Wow. Okay. So, all right, this is very, very interesting. So in January, I do feel like there is somebody who's coming into your life. That we got the fucking King of Wands. Again, that's what we got for the first group for January as well. So first of all, I feel like you're going to be in your power. I feel like you're going to be really working really hard, getting a lot of stuff done. Everything is moving really fast, very fiery energy. January is another 6 month. This past November was a 6 month, so we start the cycle over, but it shifts a little bit because we have a year change. So January is going to be another 6 months. So whatever November was like for you is going to be very similar in January. Getting shit done, getting a lot of work done, doing a lot of good stuff, really standing in your power, knowing your worth, knowing your power. And also, I just want to pull one. Yeah. Okay. So yes, so there is somebody who is coming into your life here, who I think has already been in your life, who is returning into your life, who you have been waiting. You've really been waiting here with the Two of Wands for this person to return into your life. This person is going to return into your life virtually. This person is not going to just hop right into your life physically, but they will return into your life virtually in January. So whether that's on your social media, whether that's you get a text, whether that's you get a call, whether that's you start FaceTiming, whatever it is, this person is going to return into your life. This could be someone who's at a distance, who might have moved far away from you, and it's like now you start FaceTiming again, or whatever it is. This could be somebody who you had a fight with and you've been in separation with for a fucking year. I don't know. Like, someone's coming back, but they're going to be coming back into the astral planes with you. Well, I just heard no. They're already on the astral planes with you. So this is the person who's been pulling on you astrally, that you feel that's infiltrating your dreams, infiltrating your daydreams, pulling on your mental space whenever possible, basically. They're going to be returning virtual communication, okay? Still waiting for those ships to come in physically. They're not there yet physically, but virtual communication, okay? So texting, calling, DMing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's what's happening in January. February, there's some shit some loose ends that you need to tie up. So you're going to be getting one last, okay, so the reason that this over here is unable to manifest into the physical realm for January is because there is certain loose ends that need to be tied up with a karmic, okay? So here with the Devil, the King of Swords, I just heard who the King of Swords is. Really think about who this karmic is that and karmic doesn't have to always be like extremely toxic. Karmic can be someone that you're still friends with, but it's toxic. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like getting beat up, and I mean that of course can be like, I've had all kinds of karmics. I've had the karmics that I'm literally getting my ass beat, and then I have the karmics that's like, you bring out the worst in me, we probably shouldn't hang out, like there's different levels and different forms of karmics. So ask yourself, because who this karmic is here with the King of Swords. This karmic here with the Seven of Pentacles, the reason you're still waiting is because I just heard it's closure. there's residual energy. There needs to be a conversation, or either that, or it's like this karmic really, I just heard you need to forgive. So perhaps you've already forgiven them, and this person needs to forgive you. And until the both of you have decided to forgive each other, then neither of you can really be happy, okay? And trust me, I know that's really, really hard. And forgiving doesn't mean, for my whole life, I was under the impression that forgiving meant like, saying it's okay, because like when somebody says, do you forgive me, you say, yeah, it's okay, whatever. No, it doesn't mean you're saying it's okay. It's meaning you're letting it go. Like you're saying what you did was wrong, but I'm not going to continue to hold on to the pain and suffering that you caused me, because that's not good for me. I'm making a decision for myself to be a better person, and I'm making a decision for myself to have a happier, better life by not continuing to hold on to and relive all the pain, trauma, and karma that you have caused me, okay? So you're really forgiving this person, and this person is forgiving you, but I just heard jealous. So like this person, remember you have this person that you're talking to in January. You know, you're kind of getting cozy with them. You're starting to, maybe you're talking about it in your group of friends or at work or wherever this karmic is, and now this karmic is jealous, and they're gonna come in and they're gonna try to start a new beginning. But the thing about karmics is all it can ever be is karmic. It's not gonna go anywhere. So it's like, I feel like you're really ready to move on from this karmic relationship by February, but this karmic relationship rears its head back into your life. It surfaces back into your life. It shows up in some way. There's some sort of unfinished business that needs to be resolved. There's some sort of conversation. There's some sort of mutual understanding or agreement that's like, okay, we can't be happy together for whatever reason, but I want to be happy for you because I love you. I want you to be happy, and I want you to be happy for me because you love me, whether it's friends, family, a lover, whatever. It's that mutual, like, I don't disdain you anymore. I want you to be happy, and this person doesn't feel ready to be happy for you to be happy, and that's something that you guys are going to be working out in February. And that's it, baby. Because after you work that out in February, March, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. So remember what I was saying? Like, I was like, is this about love? And then I took out the Fool. Yeah, it's about a new beginning. First of all, it's about a new beginning within yourself and recognizing that you don't, that you deserve more, right? That you don't deserve to settle for less. Like, you understand your worth, and that you deserve more than this karmic can offer you. And I'm not saying the karmic is bad, it's just whatever they can give you is not what you need, okay? And then here with the King of Wands and the Two of Wands, I do feel like this person that you've been in virtual communication with, this is when it finally solidifies down and you do start that new beginning with them. And like I said, I do feel like this is someone from the past, and don't shoot the messenger, that's just how I feel. I'm reading for a lot of people, it could be different in your case, okay? So here with the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles, you will be creating some sort of solid foundation, some sort of solid new beginning, and perhaps some sort of solid committed relationship here with the Queen of Pentacles as well, right? March, you're going to be very fertile, so be very careful if you're not trying to have a baby, and if you are trying to have a baby, you very well might conceive in March, but you're very much going to be stepping into this self-sufficient, knowing energy of understanding and recognizing your worth while also creating stability in your life and starting a new beginning. So March is going to be a really good time for you. And I do feel like if like you were connecting with someone last March and it fell off, and now we're going like full cycle and they're coming back in January, it solidifies in March. So it's like you were just way ahead of you were way ahead of your time, okay? So like last March you might have thought, oh my god, I met the person I'm gonna marry, and then it like didn't work out. And now like in this March, that's the energy that it is. It's like, yeah, the person that you finna be with for a while. I get like that. Like, I realized during this pandemic, as more and more information has come out, and as I've literally seen shit like in my mind, how shit was gonna play out and known shit before it happened, like I realized how far I tell the future. Cause like when this pandemic first started, I like thought I was seeing like very soon future. Like before any of those riots started, I saw that, like I had dreams about that. I saw that in my mind, in April. So I thought, like, I started to prepare for that kind of shit in April. That shit didn't happen for months, man. That shit didn't happen till like months down the line. So yeah, you were just way ahead of your time. Okay, and then April is like an amazing month. April is a month where you're really celebrating, because what you've been trying to manifest comes into manifestation here with the Three of Cups, and then here with the Three of Pentacles. This is like a leveling up month, okay? This is the month where you level up and you do really good, and Spirit is really, you're getting more psychic, you're getting more, your intuition is growing, and you're just being blessed. Like, you're getting blessing after blessing after blessing. You're celebrating a lot. You could go visit some friends. You could go hang out with some friends. You're just having a good time. April is a good month for you. You're feeling joyous. There could be the birth of a new baby in April. There's just a lot to celebrate. Now in May, something is going to be coming to the surface. Something that was hidden is going to be coming to the surface. Also, I feel like you're going to be seeing yourself more clearly. So like, you could be going on this journey throughout the year to find yourself. And by May, it's like, yo, I see you. Like, you see yourself. And a lot of hidden knowledge and hidden information is going to be surfacing, divine knowing and psychic intuition, okay? But also a lot of shadow work. You're going to be like cutting a lot of cords in May, and you're going to be doing a lot of shadow work, and there's going to be a really big shift in shadow work in May, okay? Like, there's going to be a very big shift in your energy because you're releasing so much like trauma or karma, or just really delving into your shadow, that it's a big shift in your energy, and it's a big level up. June, I want another one for June. Whoa. All four? Okay, so June, you're going to be really having tunnel vision around work, okay? You're going to be having really strong tunnel vision around work, and also just like, what do you like? You're literally not going to be focusing on anything you don't like, which, like, I don't know why we don't do that anyway. Like, most of the time, if I'm having a good day, I'm literally only thinking about stuff I like. And like, my Instagram, people get really offended because I'll just like unfollow them, and it's not me being a bitch. It's literally just being like, don't care or don't like, which sounds rude, but like just don't care. Like, I only want, like, when I sign on my Instagram, I want to feel like mint. I want to feel good, okay? Like, it's gonna be like that. Like, you're only gonna be having tunnel vision for shit that makes you feel good, and it works out. It's okay, it works out. And here with the Six of Wands, you're gonna be really popular. There's gonna be a lot of people who want, I'm sure there's gonna be so many people who want to spend time with you, but then I saw you literally being like, with sunglasses on, literally being like, no photos, please, no thank you, like, no, I don't want to hang out with you, you can go ahead and fuck off, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be all these people that want your time, energy, attention, everything from you, and you're just not interested, and you're getting way more popular. If you have some sort of social media, because, like, you know, I was just talking about social media, you might level up in, what is this? This is June. You might level up, so you might gain like 10,000 subscribers, or, you know, something like that. But also, there's some very heavy communication from your divine counterpart here, as well as your divine masculine energy. Like, your divine masculine energy within you is going to be really awakening and like taking a front seat in June, and you're really like, you're not going to be accepting anything less than what you're worth. And I kind of said you're already doing that here, but like, you're on that emperor shit, you know what I mean? Like, you just not fucking with anything that you just don't give no fucks about, or that doesn't make you feel good, okay? But there also is going to be communication, like strongly voiced communication between you and your divine counterpart, whether you have a divine masculine or a divine feminine divine counterpart. But make sure that you communicate properly, because this could actually turn into a fight with you and your partner, or like someone you love very much, like a sibling or a friend or something. This could turn into a fight, so just mind how you communicate about it. And also, there could be, like I was saying, that like residual karmic could be kind of like trying to resurface into your life again in June, so just be really careful. This is just a series of tests, okay? June, July, shit gets really soft. Okay, so perhaps you're dating, here's the love forecast. this person comes back, you have to deal with the karmic, then you kind of solidify your relationship, you start seeing each other in the 3D, then you start to turn up here with like the 3 of Cups, you start chilling a lot more, then you start to have a little bit of shadow work that you have to do because, you know, your relationship is progressing, blah, blah, blah. Then you kind of are just not even giving no fucks about the relationship, and this person comes in and like communicates something really important to you, and then that's in June, and then by July, baby, this shit is set. Like, it's set. This is set. That's when the big offer comes. That's when you're truly, hey, wait a second. Wait a minute, this was on October. Wait, okay. Yo, I'm confused. Okay. No, that still doesn't make sense. All right, I'm just gonna pull more cards because now I'm confused. Okay. No, that still doesn't make sense. Fuck. That doesn't make sense. So I remember these were for October because that came out with Scorpio season. So I fucked up somehow, and I feel like August and September just totally fucking vanished. But I want to keep it the way I read it because those messages had to come through. Obviously, they had to come through. So I was saying about July is when shit really solidifies and shit becomes real. The offer becomes solid. And then, also you really know where you stand with this connection, but also you're really, like, shit really solidifies for work in July as well. Shit really pops off and solidifies. I just heard for the Lionsgate portal. So for that Lionsgate portal, shit's gonna really, like I was saying, you're just gonna keep leveling up. Like, Spirit's just gonna keep leveling you up. So, like, July is really good. You're getting offers. You could be getting sponsorships. You could be just getting a lot of new clients. You could just be making a lot of extra money. You could get another job. Your money is gonna be really solid. Your relationships, everything about your life is gonna be really solid during July. And in July, you're gonna have money to blow. Like, you're gonna have money that you can spend. But because those cards, I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm just gonna pull cards for August and pull cards for September because I'm confused, and we'll just read it the way I read it because I'm just gonna trust that that's how Spirit wanted it done. Okay, so can I have August, please? August for group 2. Interesting. And September, please, for group 2. Okay, so August, you're going to be getting a lot of offers here. So you're going to be getting a lot of love offers. You're going to be getting a lot of offers to just, like, hang out with people. You're going to be having a lot of options. But at the same time, you really need to discern, like, who actually wants to be your friend and who just wants to use you, you know? Like, what's actually good for you, because you can see in here, like, there's all these different things. You have all these different choices. You have all these different spirits. Like, even if you're leveling up spiritually, like, there could be these different spirits that want to work with you. Do you want to work with them? Just because a spirit wants to work with you doesn't mean that you should work with them. Just because a sponsor wants to sponsor you, if you don't believe in what they're trying to sponsor you for, then maybe you shouldn't work with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have all these options and all these offers, and it's going to be up to you to decide what it is that you want. And if that whole relationship shit didn't apply to you, bitch, take your pick, because the amount of fuckers who are going to be offering you some love is going to be a lot. A lot, okay? A lot. Someone could be coming with an apology as well. Yeah, someone could be offering you some sort of apology now that they see that you're doing better and that you're thriving. September, what is this saying? September, you're really gonna have to look at yourself and really figure out, like, oh, there's the other card, dang it. Okay, yeah, cool, there's one, okay, but this still doesn't explain the other ones that disappeared. Okay, sorry. So September, you're really going to be having to look at I feel like the people around you are going to be really strong mirrors, really, really strong mirrors, and you're just going to continue to have the lesson of your emotional unavailability reflected back at you, okay? You're gonna have a lot of that, and I just saw 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, okay? There's an imbalance in what you give and receive in love and how emotionally available you actually are, and that is just going to continue to be reflected back at you by literally everyone in your life. So September is going to be a month of really looking at yourself and figuring out, like, yo, what are my weaknesses? Why am I so emotionally unavailable? Why do I always want emotionally unavailable men? Why, if someone tries to get close to me, I block them off? Like, there's some sort of emotionally unavailable aspect of yourself that's going to be reflected back at you so that it can be healed. And then in October, you're really going to be fighting this. Like, you're not really going to want to accept it or look within yourself to heal it. You're really not going to want to fuck with it. But by the end of Scorpio season, here with the Death card in October, you will accept that and it will die. Like, that ego part of you will die. That part of you that's holding you back, that part of you that always kind of like ruins things, self-sabotages, is emotionally unavailable, doesn't feel like you deserve what you actually do deserve, that is actually going to die. Also, be careful of getting into arguments with people during this time, because if people are really reflecting your energy back at you and you don't like what you see, it could be really easy to get in an argument and kind of blame them for that, when in reality it's your energy being reflected back at you. But you will put that energy behind you by the end of Scorpio season. And then November, you have a new, very passionate beginning. You're going to be getting some dick, I'll tell you that. With this Ace of Wands, yeah, you're going to be getting fucked, okay? But it's going to be a passionate new beginning. But I do feel like once you, like, accept this within yourself and really find the root of what it is that is causing this emotional unavailability, and when you stop fighting it and you let it go, and you let it die, it's like everything changes. I just heard Kundalini is going to be waking up. And yeah, it's a passionate, lovely month for you, where you're doing a lot of really amazing, incredible things, and you have new beginnings. And then in December, some of you are going to be getting engaged, but in December you will be in full-blown union with your divine counterpart, soulmate or twin flame, here with the Four of Wands and the Lovers card, okay? So December, by this time next year, you're finna be wifed up or husband up. I don't know how you say that. Okay, so you're finna be in a loving, committed relationship with the person that you're going to marry. Four of Wands, marriage. And the Lovers, the twin flame relationship. So this is the person that you were meant to be with. This is the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. This is the person you can truly be yourself with, and that you couldn't have this. Like, you could be even getting engaged, man. You couldn't have this before you healed this. That's why the cards got all fucked up, because there's a side message. I understand. You couldn't have... Oh, and for some of you, you might be in a relationship. Remember I was saying, like, you're getting all these offers in August? You might, like, be in a relationship and then step out on that relationship because you get an offer, and then, like, your partner's like, what the fuck? Why are you so emotionally unavailable? And it kind of creates this huge problem in the relationship. You have to look within, and then you finally allow yourself to heal and stop self-sabotaging. You have this big, passionate new beginning with their person, and next thing you know, you're together forever. Okay, so by this time next year, that's what you have to look forward to. By this time next year, okay? That's your beautiful December prediction. And then what, okay, so your power this year is your irresistibility. So you're very attractive, very sensual, very sexy, whatever. You're very, very physically attractive, but you're also very magnetic. Your energy is very magnetic, and it pulls people in very deeply. But you're learning how to protect yourself from those who abuse that energy about you. But okay, so your power this year is going to be learning how to use your irresistibility and magnetic energy towards your highest and greatest good without allowing that to become manipulative, because sometimes we can be manipulative when we have that kind of energy, and without allowing others to manipulate you through that energy. Because just when you're really attractive, you attract literally everything. So just like I was saying, just because you attract it doesn't mean it's good. Just because you attract it doesn't mean it should be in your life, right? Like, it's about discernment. It's about saying, like, putting up the blockages and saying, like, no, like, you're not good enough for me. I don't, like, that sounds rude, but like, that you're I recognize my worth and that devalues my worth. So it's about figuring out how to use your powers of irresistibility and magnetism while still protecting yourself and protecting your energy. Your love advice for this year, what did I say? Reconciliation and getting to know each other, okay? So I did say someone from your past was returning. Someone from your past is returning into your life, and then as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So your advice is when this person does come to reconcile, you need to like feed their mind and they need to feed your mind, and you need to really get to know them verbally, like through communication. You need to really get to know each other before you do anything else, okay? You need to know the person that is coming back, and you need to know them up and down before you allow them to touch your body or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's your love advice. And then here's a yes or no question. Pause the video if you need it, but yes or no question. Spirit, what is the answer to group 2's yes or no question? If you believe, it's up to you. Are you manifesting it? If you believe. Amazing. If you believe. Pull one more. Choose a new direction. Well, what does that mean? That just confused me. Okay, no, now this is getting too confusing. What's that? No. Wait. Okay. Okay, so, yeah. Got it. At first, that really confused me. Okay, so we have choose a new direction and no, and then we have big happy changes. So I feel like this pertains to the karmic that I was talking about, remember? Like you have to choose a new direction, you need to focus yourself in a different energy, and you have to be comfortable saying no to the karmic in order to allow the big happy changes to come in, okay? On the bottom, success. Success, baby. Okay, so Spirit's confirming that, yeah, that is what that meant. And then let's get you a totem card, totem animal. Totem animal for group 2, please, for 2021. Whoa. I want to go with the one that came out. Ugh, I should just read them both, because all of them, because they all came out, so I'll just read them all. Okay. This is like, this group I've had me so indecisive about reading. I'm like, where are the cards? What does that mean? Should I take these? Maybe I won't. Guys, figure out what you want. No offense. Just figure out what you want. Okay, turtle. Am I not turtle enough for the turtle club? Okay. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to grow and connect them to the deeper truths of life. No matter where their travels lead them, turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life's experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us to close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt to bring into balance and adventure. Then we have beaver. Beaver. Where's beaver? Okay, there you are, beaver. Okay, hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality is a welcomed sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home and financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project. Once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, self-service. When in balance, selfless service. When in balance, happy, meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless and worn out. To bring into balance, physical labor and selfless service. And the elephant literally holding a flame on their trunk, the fucking twin flame, like I said, and the beaver, like, this requires your long-term effort. Okay, elephant. Aha. Unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, reassured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Right? Remember that said choose it? No, choose a new direction. Yo, that's crazy. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. When in balance, on point, focused, generous, and loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate. To bring into balance, trust. Wow, group 2, that was a roller coaster of confusion. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that resonated with you. If you like, go ahead and give it a like. If you have something to say, you can go ahead and comment. And if you like me, you'd like to see more from me, and you feel like it, you can subscribe to my channel. But I love you guys. I'll see you soon for another pick card. Bye. Be so nice, please. Be nice to each other for the love of God. Be nice. Okay, bye. Hi group 3, this is for those of you that chose this triangle opalite. Group 3, let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit, Spirit, what can you tell us about the next 12 months for group 3? Yo, I just got so, like, cool. Are you cool, group 3? Because I just got, like, cocky and cool feeling. Okay. January, February, March, April, May, June, whoa, July, August, September, whoa, October, whoa, shit, November, whoa, oh, sorry, December, shit, okay, so, I just got stressed. I don't think you guys speak enough about how you feel, or I don't feel like you lean on people enough. I feel like you are very alone and like you're trying to figure this shit out on your own. And I feel as though you've always had a really easy time doing that. You've always been like fuck feelings, I don't care, whatever, I'm happy to be alone. But like this year changes you. You could be a fuckboy or a fuckgirl. You could be someone who does not settle down very easily. But so here in January, I feel like you're going to change your perspective on being alone, okay? So I feel like you've been really working very hard to cultivate your own independence and your life and being able to be the sole provider. Okay, yeah, it's very much this realizing that, like, fuck feelings, like, fuck people, fuck friends, like, I don't need nobody, I'm happy alone. Like, what happened to you, group 3? Be nice to yourself. It's realizing that I just keep hearing persona. Persona is something that's not real, right? Persona is like a character. It's like the Latin word for mask. So this is all a persona. This is all a mask. You're realizing that you thought you were, like, in January, you're really realizing that you thought you were independent and happy and like you had everything that you needed. And then you kind of change your perspective on that and you're like, well, maybe I'm lonely. Maybe I want more friends. Maybe I want a lover. Maybe I want to be okay with not being okay. Because I feel like you could wear a mask a lot about how you feel or who you are. And you'd rather just be alone than, like, meet new people or explain yourself to other people. But in January, this is changing. You're changing your view on... I feel like you've always thought this was a really good quality, and I almost feel like this is a trauma quality where, like, it's like you did this to survive. This was the way that you acted in order to survive the situations that you've been through in your life, and it's almost like you're realizing in January that it is kind of a survival technique and that it doesn't genuinely make you happy. You've just been saying it makes you happy your whole life because you had no other choice, because you wouldn't be happy if you recognize the fact that you don't actually enjoy this, but this is the hand that you've been dealt. And I can't help but notice on the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles. So, like, deep down in your heart, like, you've felt left out in the cold, but you could never really show that or allow yourself to feel that. February, money is going to get really good. Also in February, there's going to be some sort of solid, offer either made towards you or that you're making towards someone else, but you're really solidifying something, whether it's a relationship, a job, or a choice. Like, perhaps you want to move and you really solidify that you're going to move by, like, you don't sign the lease again and you start looking at other places, whatever it is. February is going to be a good month for you. It's going to be a good month in money, and it's going to be a month of really setting solid, stable foundations within your life, whether it's with people, places, things, whatever. So February is a really good month for stability, money, and you're really setting a foundation in February. March, you're really going to be taking into consideration all of your options, but also it's like, so some of you might go through and, like, delete a bunch of people from your social media because you're like, these people really don't need to be watching me. But I do feel like you're going to, in March, you're just going to have a lot of people who are interested in you. You're going to have a lot of people who want to spend time with you, who want to hang out with you, who want to hook up with you, right? Like, there's going to be a lot of people who are just interested in you in general in March, and you're kind of going to be sitting back and looking at all of your options, and you're also going to be, like, cutting some people out of your life. Like, there's going to be certain people in your life that you're just not, like, you're realizing it's not worth to spend time with them or connect with them, and it's almost like you have so much to do and you have so many people around you that rather than doing what you need to get done, rather than communicating to all those around you, it's like you ghost. It's like whenever you have too much, you ghost. So, like, March is going to be a month of you ghosting. Okay, and then for another group of you, like I was saying, you're like the fuck boy or the fuck girl that's like, fuck feelings, I don't care. You're gonna have, in March, there's gonna be all these options around you, but you have your eye on one connection, okay? That just made my heart feels like stone, but it's like it's trying to crack open, but that made me smile, so it like okay, so you're very much like me. I'm all encompassing. My emotions are all encompassing. Like, I feel. I don't feel like you feel as easily. Either that or you feel so deeply that you had to stop feeling in order to function. I get like that at times. But it's like, that I was like, that just made my heart, no it didn't. I didn't feel anything in my heart. I just smiled. Like, I had the emotion, but I didn't feel it. So that's kind of scary. But yeah, you're an interesting read, group 3. Okay, so you have all these options. You have all these people who are interested in you. You have all these friends who want to hang out with you. You have all these people who want to do stuff with you, but there's only one. There's one. Out of many, one. E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. The original saying of the United States. But anyway, it's also Latin. But yeah, out of many, one. There's one that's caught in your eye. There's one that you want to give your energy to. There's one that you actually connect with, okay? There's one that actually means something to you. And now I'm starting to feel it in my heart. I'm starting to feel shy. I'm starting to feel taken. You're taken by this person. March, April, you make this person some sort of small offer, or this person makes you a small offer. What else do you have to say about April? Yes, so you either make them an offer or they make you an offer, and this is a huge cause for celebration. I also feel like in April you're going to be with this one person that you're really loving and wanting to spend time with. You're going to be drinking with them. You're going to be having fun. You're going to be turning up. Group 2 had this for, not this combination, but like the 3 of Cups as well. So you might want to check that group out. But yeah, so it's like you get the offer that you've been wanting and waiting for, and then there's huge like celebration afterward. I just heard, I'm so excited, I just can't fight it, woo, I know, okay, I don't know that song, but it popped in my head. Okay, but yeah, you're gonna be taking this person out on dates, or they're gonna be taking you out on dates. You're gonna be out having fun, drinking, dancing. Like, you will have reason to celebrate in April, and that's because you're getting some sort of solid offer. Now, in May, it's a small solid offer, but it means something, okay, right? May the bigger offer comes. May the love offer comes. May comes and you realize you have feelings for this person, or you realize this person has feelings for you, and now it gets a little bit more serious. And because of your fuck feelings mentality, June is a little bit, you're fighting it, man. But so the love offer comes in from this person, or you offer your love to this person in May, and there's just a lot of love. There's a lot of sharing, and there's a lot of love. In June, there's miscommunications, there's fighting, there's arguments, and there's waiting. But I think in some, you're going to be on edge, you're going to be frustrated, you're going to be feeling really frustrated with yourself, I think, because you're either getting, I feel like your person is going to communicate some sort of loving offer to you, and you're going to want to reciprocate, but you're not going to know how to properly, or how to communicate, or how to really express. I just heard our love languages are not the same, and I literally just saw 11, and I just saw 1113 as well, if that means something to you. Because when I was saying I just saw 1111, I saw 1113. Okay, so your love languages are not the same, so you're going to be really trying to show this person that you have love for them, but there's going to be some sort of disconnect from that. But May is a happy month. May is a good month, but it's like the disconnect comes in June, where it's like, okay, so either this person wants things to get more solid, or perhaps like you're like, no, like, I don't want a relationship, like, I like what we're doing, whatever, and then in June, it's like this person has all these other offers, and they're just not like fucking around. They're like, fine, you don't want to be serious, you want to keep your options open, well, I'll keep my options open, and then the options come flooding in, and you're like, hey, I don't really like that, and you're going to feel frustrated because you're going to feel like there's a lot of competition for this person, but you're also going to feel like you're not ready for this person. So you need to do some serious shadow work in June. You need to go within, you need to figure out what the fuck you want, and then you need to figure out the ways that you've been holding yourself back in June, because you're going to lose this person if you don't. Okay? Don't mean to get harsh with you, baby, but July, you're really going to be fighting your feelings. Here, like, come on, all right? So July, you're really going to be, here with the King of Cups, you're going to be feeling very deeply. And you're going to be feeling very deeply about this person. You could be going through a separation period during this time. But you're going to be really fighting the love. You're fighting the love. You're feeling very defensive. You don't trust it. You don't trust your feelings. You don't even know how to name your emotions. You don't even know what you're feeling because you don't even know what the fuck the emotions you're feeling are. And you're feeling very defensive of moving forward in this love connection in, what was this? This is July, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, okay. So in July, you're fighting yourself. In July, you're biting your nose to spite your face. You're hurting yourself in July. And it's up to you. Like, I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm not trying to make you feel scared or worried. I'm trying to show you where you can be better. And if we know better, we do better. So this is just a prediction for the future, okay? So in July, you're really going to be having to face yourself. And you're going to be having to face how you feel. And you're going to be having to express how you feel. And you're going to be having to figure out a good way to communicate that. And then in August is a stressful month. Okay, so especially pertaining to love, this person could have left you or you could have left them. Whatever went sour here. But it's because there's this emotional unavailability to you. There's this certain emotional unavailability to you, and you have to work through it. You have to heal it. But August, you're going to be stressed. You're going to be sad. I just heard I'm worried about what they're doing. I'm worried they're connecting with other people. I'm worried that they forgot about me. I'm worried that they never actually loved me. And it's going to be stressful. But you just have to, how can I say? If you're having nightmares, you need to get black tourmaline and put it underneath your pillow. And also, like, so usually I'd be like, oh, like, good, like, be defensive. Like, when I see all these defensive cards, no. Honestly, June, July, August, it's like you're your own worst enemy. You're standing in your own way. You're defensive. It's almost like your bad behavior got you in a situation that you, like, I'm sorry, I don't want to say bad behavior. I hope you're not taking this harsh. Sometimes our messages are just harsh, and I have to be the mom right now, and I have to, like, tell you how it is. So it's almost like it's not bad behavior. Your behavior got you in a certain situation, and you would like to project and blame it on the other person, but there's no running from yourself for June, July, or August. Like, it's like there's nowhere to hide. You can't run and hide. You have to face yourself. You have to go within. You have to take care of yourself. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. By August, there's literally nowhere to hide. And I do feel like there could be somebody who does something to hurt you, or you could be stolen from in some way. But I ultimately feel like the pain that's being caused here, it's like you're causing yourself. I hate to say that, but it's true. By refusing to emote, by refusing to level up here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, by refusing to level up and emote and connect to your feelings. And it's like, you gotta break down those walls. You gotta break down those walls. And you will. And August is just gonna be really hard because you're doing a lot of shadow work and you're really breaking down those walls. September, Justice. Fucking Libra card with September. September, okay, you're going to be finding yourself, and you're also going to be offering justice to, low power mode. You're going to be offering justice to this situation that got kind of gunked up here. And if, like I was saying, if somebody actually did treat you bad or steal from you or something like that, you'll be getting justice in September. But I feel like shit will be really evening out in September, and things will start to kind of get to a point where you're like able to kind of recognize where you went wrong, recognize where other people went wrong, and recognize where you need to let your walls down and recognize where you need to put your walls up. Because sometimes when we're raised in a house without very good boundaries, we like to set really strong boundaries for things that don't make sense, but then we don't set boundaries for things that we absolutely should. So I feel like September is going to be a learning month in that sense, and figuring out what's right and what's wrong. Now, October is going to be another really hard month. You're going to be experiencing some heartache. So as far as like love goes, I feel like in May you're going to be like on this like cloud 9, and then I feel like you're not going to want to commit by June. Like you're going to panic about committing in June, and you're going to really fight the connection. You're going to be really fight your feelings all through. You're stubborn, group 3. You're stubborn. And I'm getting frustrated as I say that, so you're really frustrating the people around you with your stubbornness. So June, July, August is like you fighting yourself and you fighting being better. And then September, you're finally coming through, like trying to like bring justice to your life, and you're in this like love situation here. And then October hits you with like some really, really serious pain. Some serious heartache, pain, and karma and trauma will be surfacing, and there's this really big tower moment that really breaks you. It really cracks you open. I just heard in my head, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. You have this really big realization and this very big tower moment that causes you a lot of pain in October so that you can be better, okay? So that you can actually be a better version of yourself, so you can actually have what makes you happy, so that you can actually do what's best for you and stop self-sabotaging and stop fighting your own happiness. You have a big, painful tower moment in order to be better, because then look what comes in November, baby. 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I just heard happy wife, happy life. So you could be getting engaged, you could be getting back together with this person, but here with the 10 of Pentacles, I do think it's this person from before. So with the 10 of Pentacles, that's like happy love relationship, good money, having everything that you need emotionally, materially, financially, spiritually. You have everything, you have it all, right? Like it's like you have that loving relationship, but you have the nice house, you have the nice cars, you have the picket fence, the dogs, the cats, whatever, you know what I mean? Like 10 of Pentacles is literally having it all, and then 9 of Cups is blessings. November, you're just gonna be so blessed, and you're gonna have everything that you've wanted. Everything's finally coming into manifestation, but it couldn't come into manifestation without having this tower moment and the 3 of Swords first, right? Because we had to make space. We had to break down the false foundations. We had to break you to make you. I literally just heard they had to break you to make you, okay? And then once this happens, that's when you have everything that you've been actually wanting, but pretending like you don't actually want. But once you really, truly check in with yourself, this is what you want, okay? Excuse me. And then December, finally, it's an end. It's like an ego death, and it's an end to the anxiety. It's an end to being in your head. It's like, oh God, it's a new beginning. It's transformation. It's just beautiful, incredible energy. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. And it's exactly what you needed. It's exactly what you needed. This is like the last clearing of that tower moment plus the 3 of Swords energy, okay? And shit's changing. Shit changes. By December, shit changes, okay? So let's see what your personal power is. What is Group 3's personal power in 2021? Breaking yourself down, okay? Here with Helen of Troy, it's like breaking ties, cutting cords, leaving karma, releasing karma, getting trauma out of your body, literally all this shit. Like, you have so much work to do, and that's your power this year. So you can either be angry and sad that you have all this work to do, or you can look at it as part of your leveling up process and literally part of your superpower of the year 2021, okay? Now go ahead and ask a yes or no question. Ask a yes or no question. Pause if you need to. Don't panic. Spirit, what is the answer to Group 3's yes or no question? Okay, so we got in the near future, listen to your intuition and helpful people. So the answer I would say is yes, in the near future, but listen to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you? Does your intuition tell you yes or no? And whatever your intuition is telling you, that's the truth of the matter. And it's in the near future that you will get your answer to this question. And also you can ask your spirits. We have helpful people, so if you want them to help you, literally all you have to do is ask for help. And because spirit can't interfere with the physical realm without permission. But also, like, spirit's like, we got you. Like, we're helping you. We're helping you. In the near future, like, shit, we're helping you. Listen to your intuition, because we're trying to tell you about what's coming in the near future, okay? And then your love advice, and then we'll get you a totem card. So what is the love advice for group 3? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss how you feel with each other. So remember, this is like a big thing for you, is like not being honest and being like fuck feelings and being like I'm a fuck boy or I'm a fuck girl or whatever. Like, no, you need to get real. This year you need to be honest. This year you need to use your voice. This year you need to communicate. This year you have to stop running from your problems and you need to work them through, okay? You need to communicate how you feel. You need to say what the fuck you feel, okay? You do. And you need to be honest about it. You need to stop shutting down, because that's something that's really holding you back in your life. And then let me get you a totem animal card. That is too many, but okay. I'll take them. So, okay, we'll start with the fish, because that's what I found. Restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement. Movement and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to wariness and slippery relationships. What did I say? That's you, just like being taken by the current. Within all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals or intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, adaptable, travels well. When out of balance, distracted and changes mind often. To bring into balance, get a small goal and accomplish it. Oyster. I feel as though, too, with this oyster, you're going to be really connecting to your divine feminine energy, because oysters are very much divine feminine energy. Okay, patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmuted. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When in balance, feels blessed, generous, masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, or clams up. Clams up. Heart-to-heart conversations. To bring into balance, share something. And then turtle and beaver. All water signs here, okay? So either you're dealing with a water sign or you have water in your chart. Or you just really need to get up in that watery energy, and that's why it's engulfing your life. Okay. Turtle, ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality like the beaver, and you got beaver as well. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. Yo, you and your person could be an earth and water sign. That's really interesting. This helps to grow and connect them. Of course, not all of you, some of you. Okay. This helps to grow and connect them to the deeper truths of life, and no matter where their travels lead them, turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life's experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt to bring into balance and adventure. And then we have beaver. Where are you, beaver? Where are you, beaver? Oh, I'm so cold. I need to turn my heat up because it's getting like fucking cold in here. Okay, there you are, beaver. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality is a welcomed sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home and financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service. When in balance, happy and meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless and worn out. To bring into balance, physical labor or selfless service. Wow, group 3. I hope I didn't offend you. I just had to get real with you because that's how the spirits came through. But I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, you create your own future, and I love you very, very much. If you liked, go ahead and give it a like. If you have something to say, go ahead and comment below. If you'd like to see more from me and you feel like it, go ahead and fucking subscribe to my channel, motherfucker. Be nice. Be fucking nice to people, because that's what the world needs. I'm just gonna say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, God source, and God source for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth and we thank you for the advice. Amen-ra-ashe namaste. By the power of 3, so mote it be. Always works, always a blessing. And thank you as always to you guys. I fucking love you. I'll see you soon for another pick a card. Alright, bye.